meet Wednesdays at Ruby's. If you want to come down, if you want to join, if you just want to come down here, a great guest speaker or a nice lunch, please call us or come by.
At this time, I'd like to recognize Jacques Pichou, who is going to recognize this year's recipient.
The recipient of this award gets a free trip to Branson, Missouri, and a $500 cash spending money award. So it's wonderful to be honored, and we certainly, the honor carries with it, I think, a special cachet for the person who gets it, but there are also some financial benefits for that person and their family. And I ask for y'all to keep that, each of you to keep that in mind next year when we have the nominations open, so that, because there are many deserving people, and as I said, it's not just the plaque, although I get the pleasure of giving that, the trip and the money, I think, are probably what are much more appreciated. Anyway, our recipient this year, I usually read the letter of nomination, and I'll take the time to do that unless Madam Chairman can say I can't. Okay. It seems as though I think about it, and she's already completed the task. I never have to ask twice, and many times not even ask once for her input. She is truly the assistant that my administration relies upon for everything, from scheduling to knowledge about activities around the office. Nothing gets by her, and she keeps me prepared for what would ordinarily be a surprise to me. She is wise, confident, supportive, honest, loyal, knowledgeable, a confidant, and someone I'm able to consult and use as a sounding board to get a second opinion on my thoughts and ideas. She has no problem disagreeing with me on the issues, but I can always rely on her to carry out my wishes better than I could myself. I have yet to assign a task to her which she was incapable of completing. That is, if I had a chance to ask her before she did it. The words "I can't" are not in her vocabulary. I cannot pen a long letter of her accomplishments because she's been my assistant for a very short period, less than 4 months. I've witnessed her interactions with her previous boss and also for a short period, and was always impressed with her loyalty to him and her capabilities. I knew from then that she was an exceptional person and an assistant that I would love to work with if ever given the chance. I fear this letter is a disservice to her and her exceptional performance. Although I have expressed my heartfelt sentiments, it's impossible for me to fairly express in written words how much her service means to me. Her official title is Secretary to the Chief of Police, but she's more than a secretary. And we would like to present Sherry Clark with the award as Administrator.
And for once, I think I'm probably speechless. Thank you. I'd like to recognize a few people. Today we have, of course, Chief Randy Fontenot. We have City Marshal Terry Darbon, City Judge Terry Hoychik. We have a special guest from the Mamu Rotary Club, Valley Swallow. She stepped up to the plate. They're organizing their Rotary Club, and they said, "We need a president," and she said, "I'll do it."
Kate